Hey, happy Friday, one and all. My name is Adam Jones. I'm the owner of Pullman Marketing, and today we're going to be looking at another financial advisor website and walking through what they can be doing better in design, search engine optimization, workflow processes, and more. Pullman Marketing has been working with financial advisors for over 10 years, and we have thoroughly enjoyed learning about compliance, how things work, and even more, especially compliance. It's hard. Compliance is one of those things that, like, yes, we need it, but do we like it? No. But we understand why it's there, and it's there. So we're going to get in today. Once again, I have not necessarily seen this website other than what is on here. So I have like some stuff overlaid the top of it, and we're gonna get into it. I'm really curious about this one because I see like some moving portions. But let me click into this and let me show you why I'm so curious. All right, so we have intentional wealth strategies. I like strategy. It's a word that we use. It's a very good buzzword, but no one really knows what it means. To be honest, like look up the dictionary definition of strategy. It's not what you think it is. All right, if we go down, I'm just checking. Ooh, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Awesome. And it's a personalized. Okay, so there's an Ann. I hope to see a picture of Ann later. And you guys, what are you? FMG. Okay. So this is probably an FMG template. I've seen 10 to 20 quite a bit lately as well. They're like a FMG side company, which I mean that's cool. That's fine. So you're running FMG, a lot of quick links. Okay. That gave me a little bit of context. Right up front, not loving it. And this is, let me tell you why. Sorry, this video is primo. Um, it feels soft. Sorry, if you look at the flowers and how they're shifting. I can't tell if it's AI or just really heavy compression. Granted, the recording probably doesn't pick it up as heavily as I do, and we'll wait for the field of flowers to come back again. Um, Not a huge fan, but yeah, look at those flowers. Look at the flowers. Look at them shift. See how they're shifting? Once again, I can't tell if it's AI or just heavy compression. I hope it's heavily compressed. I'll inspect it in a moment. I'll take a look at that. But one of the things I don't like about this is when we say, work with me and you can go to Europe, work with me and you can live in Japan, you can live in Greece or wherever this is, Mediterranean looking villa. This looks like Norway. I've never been to Norway. I don't know what Norway looks like. I would say this looks like Norway. I don't like that, right? Because one, I'm an American. Two, you are not speaking to where a person might be at. And I see just this huge big thing of text with a bunch of little baby text, that screams AI. That is the AI's general bent shift right now. And this is where like AI, especially generative AI, goes and pulls the top and the bottom and everything in between and gives you an average output. It gives you an average output. And when you have that average output, sadly, that average output is better than most people. It's better than most people, right? It's better than the average, which is more than 50%-ish, depending on how you want to look at it. Bell curve, more than 50%. So if we're looking at something that's going to be average, great. You have an average product and an average website in terms of design, not a great design. And so AI is shoving out this template a lot. I'm not a fan of it. It's just derivative. It's sad. And no one reads this. No one reads this. They'll read this and they'll read schedule. They're not even going to read meeting today. They're just going to read schedule. We read in F-shaped patterns. And so we go across, down, and then across again. And that's it. So people are going to skip this. Not even that it's a big block of text, which sucks. But it's just not the way that as humans, we read in those patterns. I am going to read it out loud, though. An intentional wealth at Intentional Wealth Strategies, we provide a clear, manageable path to financial confidence for families, individuals, and institutions. Our holistic approach, I love holistic. I believe in that word holistic, especially for in terms of holistic SEO and SEM. Sure. But it gets overused, and your hippy dippy folk are okay with it, but some groups of people are not. So you are going to lose people just by using that one word. Our holistic approach integrates strategic tax planning, multi-generational wealth management, and expert investment research. You do expert research, and do you give them reports to help you achieve your financial goals with precision and clarity? Right. So if we just said we help get rid of everything here, get rid of all of this, and just say we help you achieve your financial goals, that's stronger. It's just stronger. I don't care about the rest. Right? Because going to Europe and to these villas, that's a family with multi-generational wealth, or someone who's aiming for that type of multi-generational wealth that has that global competency to go out and do that. So your imagery is already invoking that. You don't need to say it. And odds are these are not H2, it's probably paragraph text, and you're not sending the SEO signals that you may think you're sending with doing this style. So that's a lot. That's a lot on this first one. Purposeful planning, intentional outcomes. I'm okay with that. It's painful. I don't know if I kind of want a period though. And then adjust your kerning so like this block matches. That's me being finicky. That's I'm nitpicking. I would like a period. I'm sorry. I'm old school. I like a period right there. Right? Because like you have a period down here and ooh. Uh website froze. Ooh. Ooh, something was not happy. Should I refresh it? Is this one working? Huh. Okay, so it froze for a little bit. It's fine. Okay, when we scroll down, your next headline has a period. This one, because it's centered, doesn't necessarily need one. This one kind of feels like it needs one. And you have a question mark there. That's fine. That's fine. And then you don't have a period. So like you're going back and forth. So either remove these ones. Oh, it did it again. Oh. Hey, so there is something buggy on the website with the photos or the video. That photo is not liking to play. I'm gonna see if I can bump it out again, but it's when I'm scrolling up into the video, it's breaking. And then if I click off, then it's good, and then it catches back up. There is something buggy in the website code, so just please go look at it. Whoever this team, Anne, I guess is my contact person. So Anne. All right, so scrolling down, more than just a client to us, you are our partner. I don't like that word, the word partner there, because it makes me think that I get a portion of the fees. I don't know, it feels too strong, but that may be the way you guys operate. I don't know, right? Like, I don't know what your branding package is. I don't know what, that makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Our independent, client-centric approach ensures personalized, unbiased advice tailored to your unique financial needs. We deliver holistic, data-driven solutions that drive success. Ooh, okay, I like that. Right, like data-driven solution that drives success. Great. I like the writing. Who we serve, tailored solutions for diverse needs. We cater a wide range of clients. Okay. Private wealth clients who can afford their own private planes. Institutional clients, so endowments, foundations, and future millionaire. Okay, I would not actually say we cater to a wide range of clients or diverse needs. Okay, the needs between these three categories are diverse. Um, this feels more exclusive than most other groups I've seen. Um, so I would tone back the language, right? Like, I know you're still probably trying to keep the door open for anybody to come in. That's why you're saying future millionaires. Man, I know so many future millionaires. I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, and so if you're wanting to cater to these two groups better than others, I'm okay with it. A category that a lot of financial advisors are using is builders. People are building wealth. And so when we say building wealth, that already assumes that they're actually probably in that like 600K to 1.2 mil. Um, and I feel like that's a better phrasing. And I think when people are searching, they in their like if we look at a SEO client journey map, they're going to learn their classification. And once the person learns their classification of being a builder, they're then going to be start searching for financial advisors that help builders. I, I I've been in this industry for a long time. I don't know how many people are searching for the keywords of financial advisor for future millionaires. I don't see that. I don't see that. Builders I see, future millionaires I don't. So take it for what it's worth. Okay, private wealth, learn more. How can I learn more? Ooh, okay. Oh God, a wall of text. Oh God, why is okay? I'll come back to this. I'm gonna come back to that. Do you do it on the all of them? See, you didn't. Whoa! Why is this one so much prettier? This one's way prettier. Now, for goodness sakes, not everything needs to be center aligned, but at least it's prettier. Okay. Um, and then future millionaires. How does this one look? Oh, yo, you don't even have a learn more for the future millionaires. Okay, we help high earning professionals grow their wealth with smart strategies, trusted guidance for secure financial future. I don't think a millionaire is worried about securing their financial future because they can just make the millionaire again. See, I'd like to workshop that with you. I plan 365. Are we doing some Office 365 in there too? Oh, I need to understand your nomenclature a little bit. Is this it's a subtag. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that you need that there. How we'll work together, our planned, proven, three-step proven process. Grow wealth early year. The initial stage sets a strong foundation. Mid-year, protect your wealth. We move into the year. Our focus will shift to financial protection with tax optimization, estate planning, and review benefits. Da 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 da. Finally, so then, do you guys have a lawyer on staff? Do you have a tax accountant on staff? Ready for retirement? See, I shouldn't be having to ask that question, right? Like, I should know by now that you should have a tax accountant or a lawyer on site, right? Most people don't scroll past probably about here, about 20-25% of the website. They don't scroll past here. So if I don't know those parts of your capabilities, man, only 5 to 10% of your traffic is actually going to maybe read this. And so this feels like really important information that we're not hitting until way later. I'm not ready for retirement. And just see your brief. Test your investing IQ. I don't like that because people are going to hesitate. So just say take the quiz. Right? Like ready for retirement. If this, then that. You're making me think too much and read too much. Right? These days, investing in financial markets is a common practice, yet many Americans remain underinformed about how various investment products really work. Want to know how you rank? Challenge yourself with our brief quiz, testing your investing IQ. Okay. So, story time. I'm actually going to switch my pictures. Okay, I'm going to come back here. I almost never do this. Also, I'm going to take a drink. I am doing Arizona Energy. Uh, RX Energy Herbal Tonic. It is actually delicious. It is actually delicious. These are hard to find. I rarely find this flavor. I enjoy it deeply. Okay, story time. One of the greatest ads of all time that ran for like 30, 50 years was in a newspaper after World War II that said, what everyone ought to know about bonds. And it was a financial institution, you probably know which one, that put that out and ran it for 30 years. What everyone ought to know about bonds. And they did some title variations over the years. And so go look at it. It is a fascinating study, deeply fascinating study. But it's such a great way to phrase it, because when you say what everyone ought to know, you're saying that, oh, you probably know something, but you don't know everything. And here's everything everyone, regardless of their educational level, should know. Man, that pulls your curiosity. It doesn't insult the person, it engages the person and helps them move further down the pipeline. Once again, it was like a full page, like newspaper. Like, if you've read a newspaper, I hope you have. Maybe you're Gen Z, you haven't. Right? You have like 4 lines, columns of text. It was like 4 columns of text, full page advert. But it didn't look like an advertising. It was just what looked like news. It blended into the content. And it was deeply educational, super helpful, and generated millions for years. So when we get into something like this and we say, challenge yourself with our brief quiz testing your investing IQ, you're walking on eggshells trying not to insult the person, and that's a tough one. Also, I would rather you give me the quiz, and then before I get my results, I have to type in my email because I'm invested at that point. There's no way I'm going to do that. Type in my name, email, download the free guide. Also, when you say do our brief quiz and then you tell me it's a guide, I don't, it's inconsistent. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't care to know what it is. So we're going to move on. Hope you enjoyed that story. All right, forging a path together at intentional wealth strategies. We empower families, individuals, and institutions to make value-based financial. Didn't we say that? Provide clear, manageable path. Value-based. Okay, say something different, please. This screams AI at this point. It screams AI. Okay, and then contact us today. Are you okay? Are you sure? All right, I'm going to. Let's. I want to meet the team first. I want to meet the team. All right, so the about and meet the team are the same, which is great. Good looking team, handsome, very handsome team. I'm hoping that's the Rockies. I don't know, because right, you're in Colorado. Is that the Rockies? I don't know. Big block of text. Nobody cares. Team. Great. 4 people. Okay, great. Okay, Anne. Okay, Anne. You're my contact on the website. Anne Zander, office manager. Rich and Christopher and Carol. Gotcha. Okay. So when I see same last names, is it husband-wife combo? I think so. Great. Sorry, I love husband-wife combos. They are some of my favorite clients. Wow, you have a lot more. Okay. Morgan Stanley, Smith Barney, Charles Schwab. Did you work there? Chris Extent. See, I didn't even read any of this. I jumped right over here. I didn't care. F-shaped patterns. F-shaped patterns. You got to write for the F-shaped pattern. You simplify things. Great. Latin American, great. Originally, I probably messed that up a little bit on accent. Boop. Okay. Originally from Fort Walton. Great, 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 great. You like fly fishing? Hey, we should go fishing. I'm trying to learn fly fishing. I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying. Trying. I'm also taking golf lessons, which has been really good. I enjoy golf lessons. Managing partner, Rich. All right, Rich Carroll is the managing partner, local investment firm dedicated to helping families attain financial freedom to confidently enjoy retirement. That is some mixed messaging, because I don't know that what you're saying on the homepage matches that. But your CFP, that's awesome. Are you a fiduciary as well? Do we say fiduciary anywhere? No, we don't. Okay. Certified financial planner, great. Ooh, USAA, awesome. I'm with USAA. I like USAA. Um, First Ascent Financial in 2016. On a personal level, cherishes time with his wife, 2 daughters, Maggie and Bonnie. Enjoys mountain biking, family bike rides, campfire adventures. Awesome, awesome local church. Love it, love it, love it. Value spending quality time with the family. Heck yeah, awesome, good, 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 good. Okay, all right. Services. And services are making me cry. I'll come back to that. Resources. Oh God, why? Why? Okay, there's nothing there. Great. Blog. I swear this is the FMG template. It is. Feels AI. And I know you're probably just getting this from FMG. Great. Okay, that's fine. Medicare manual. Ooh, oh, you should make. Are you a Raymond James? I didn't see that in the disclosure. I don't. Are you Raymond James? Do you have to have a Raymond James thing in the disclosures down here? Okay, Raymond James and Associates. Yeah, and I love Raymond James. Like we have many clients who are Raymond James. I don't have a qualm with that. I wouldn't mind it if you asked me for my email address before giving me this. So I'd ask. Let's get something right. Like this is a lead gen item resource. And then useful links. Sure, I guess. Featured content. Ooh, what if your kids decide against college and you have a 529? Learn how to roll it over. Great. Okay, we're gonna get into some of the deeper SEO stuff. This is interesting to say the least. All right, I'm gonna inspect. H1, awesome. All y'all have the same problem. I see this a lot, right? Is that we have an H1 tag on the website that says our big meaningful statement, who we are, our meaningful statement. And that's awesome if you really want to rank in Google for someone typing in the words purposeful planning, intentional outcomes. You are not going to rank as well as you could if you just said financial advisor in Colorado Springs and then your tagline below it, maybe in this section down here. That's the truth of the matter. So that H1 is actually hurting you, the way that's set up. And so I would say we should adapt it and change it. And then what is this? This is paragraph text. So it does very little to help you. Your H2, more than just a client to us, you are our partner, which is nice and fluffy. That's fine. That's fluffy. But once again, you're trying to rank for financial advisor Colorado Springs, Colorado, not helping you. Is this an H3 or paragraph? Different size paragraph text is this? So that's a font 17x pixels. That's fine. And up here is font 19 pixels. Okay. Please choose a size. Stop jumping around, because I promise you, if we get down here, your paragraph text is in 17. If I come over here, 17. Okay, great. Okay, so at least it's 17 in the one area. It's 19. Great. Okay. Who we serve is I don't know what a sup is, but you have it as an H2. That's actually hurting you once again. That one should be financial services available in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Tailored solutions for diverse needs. Awesome if you're trying to rank for those keywords, which you're not. So, do we have H3s? Okay, here we go. I like H3s for this. Because if you said financial advisor services offered in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and then as the H3, that was private wealth clients, institutional clients, and builders, that would send a really good signal to Google. Really, really good signal. And then if you had, oh God, an H4 in here, not another H2, because now we just muddied the waters, right? H1 through 6 is a category system and a nested category system for topics and the way it should be outlined. And so you just muddy the water having that there. H2, these are also H2. These should be H3s, right? Like how we'll work together is your H2. These should be H3s. Once again, you're muddying the water again. Learn more. It's at least a span button. Okay, that's great. Ready for retirement. It's an H2. It's fine. Gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna be beating a dead horse. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Okay. All right. Private wealth clients. The people that you want most are going to hate this page. So when we look at this, H1, private wealth clients, you're going to want private wealth management. And even up in your, this needs to be management, private wealth management. And then the rest of this is just paragraph text. It's not doing anything for you. This is ugly. FMG, go to FMG. They should be able to do better for you, or talk to us. It's not helping you. No one's going to read this. And these are technically bullet points. At least make it an accordion. Make it a tab thing that slides out. Show me a video of you talking about how you serve your private wealth clients and provide private wealth management services. Maybe a map on how, like, the steps and the strategies that you take and your roadmap approach. But this is not enough. It really is not enough. Okay. And I hate to sound so down on this. I don't mean to sound so negative. But I care. Right? Like, you're not even a client. Right? Like, you don't know me from Frank or Bob or Joe. Right? I'm just a guy on the internet. I'm hanging out here on LinkedIn and YouTube Live and Facebook Live and School. Come find us on School, Financial Advisor Guild. Come find us. You don't know me. I care about you. I care about your firm. And this could be so much better. Right? Like, you're paying money for FMG to do this for you to a certain extent. It should be enhanced. It should be improved. Okay. So these H2s are not, they're not doing anything for you. These boxes, okay. They don't tell me anything. They don't tell me anything. And look at this stock photo with a sepia filter on it. Oh, we can do so much better, guys. Because and I say that because I want to see a picture of you guys. I want to see a picture of you guys camping or doing your bike ride, or even at least keeping in line with the homepage. Your homepage aesthetic is not being pulled through the entire website. And so I would love to see that echoed through everything else. Also, when I see these dashes here and the way this is written, it feels like AI. Which, okay, AI does 50%, vaguely okay, but I feel like there's just a lot of text that has no meaning. Services, each one of your services needs to have its own page. Like, each one of these bolded needs to have its own page. You will rank better for it. You will rank better for it. Okay. Because when I go in here and I see H2, our services, tailored strategies for individuals, families, and Google doesn't know what to do with that. Tailored strategies for social media, tailored strategy for TikTok. Institutions need TikTok. They do. But then I come down here, and these are just bold, right? Like, this should be an H3. These should be H4 if we were going to do it properly. And we need to work through that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm gonna soapbox. Schedule. Ooh, you're using Zoom Scheduler. Okay, I see you. And Zoom Scheduler is taking a little bit to load today. Okay. Ooh, not a lot of time slots. Okay. 8 a.m. Okay, and I don't get to choose who I'm meeting with, which is okay. Oh my gosh, what happens? Okay. I don't use Zoom Scheduler. You're my first person I've seen use this, which is interesting. I didn't know that Raymond James compliance department approved this. Awesome. That's good to know. Learn something new every day. Bro, you're gonna have people who do this. These should be radio buttons, not check marks. Radio buttons. And then go ahead and book. Okay, great. So, great. Okay, we're gonna get into some deeper SEO. I like to show a free tool. Oh no, we have mobile. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot mobile. We're gonna do mobile. Let's get into mobile. Okay. God, that's so much text. I know, what size is this? Okay, I know that I just broke that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 17 pixels. No one can read that. I cannot read that. Get rid of the video on mobile. Right, like take a screen grab right there, have the people walking, and then don't do a wall text, please. Do what I said earlier. Just do that. Okay, schedule a meeting today. Handsome looking people. You could probably crop this photo in a little bit. Also, with the way this is set up, you probably took semi-professional photos. So you probably do have more photos than you're using. You should use all of them. Just use all of them, please. This spacing feels really big. Let me see here. So more than just a client partner to us. Sorry, I'm gonna check this. What's the spacing here? And if I go back to compare. No, spacing's right. It's just feels big. And then you're probably saying, well, Adam, do we want big text or little text? It just feels inconsistent. I would see if you can have these not start expanded. Yeah, that's an awkward experience on mobile. Yeah, so let's see if we can adjust that experience. Also, you should have like a little bit of padding here. Just a little bit of padding. Just a little bit. Or if you're wanting to have it flow, right? Like, I can understand I would prefer a little bit of padding between the bar image and the photo element. But the fact that I can see this rounded corner here makes it feel like it's an error and that it doesn't actually belong attached to the box. So I would love to just move the photo up some pixels and then have the nice rounding on the bottom and do it that way. That would be my preference. Priority margin seems fine there. This seems a little bit like a lot of extra between these two elements. Right. See, it's inconsistent, just radically inconsistent. Okay. So we have this space from the top line here to I plan. And then we have this big, monstrous space between these elements. And then these elements are pretty tight, but this space to this space and this space to this space are not equal. Those are different. And then space to this space is different. And then this space to this space is different, right? Like it doesn't match what was up here. I like consistency. Consistency, please. And then once again, big old space here, lesser space here. Please give me consistency in the template. Okay. All right, number 2 page is always going to be about. So if I, oh gosh, I have to, okay. Ooh, that okay. That goes pretty nice. That goes pretty nice. I don't know why we're truncating your email address. I don't know why we're doing that. And then if I click in, this is a nicer experience than what was on the desktop, but still a wall of text. I would like to adjust this. I'll adjust a little bit. Let's get you a different framework. I can download contact. What does that do? Oh, it downloads your card. Okay. Sure. I don't know why we have a little. Okay, download that. You can't see it. It downloads the like contact card. I'm here for it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Okay, Anne. Let's see Anne. I don't know anything about Anne yet. Dedicated office manager, joined 2019. Expertly managed a wide range of administrative duties. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Sunny shores of California, you moved to Colorado. Whew, that's a big lifestyle change. But awesome. Awesome. Many companies rely on ands. We love ands. They are what make the world go round. You're awesome, man. Okay. Deeper SEO, I always use a free tool and a paid tool. And so I'm going to show you what we do with a free tool and then what we do with a paid tool so you can learn and know what to look for your website in the future as well. So I'm going to load up the Screaming Frog. It's one of my favorite tools. We're just going to pop in the URL in it and hit start. But you can Google this tool, download it, totally free, and get so much good information. So much good information. And so my favorite thing that I love to show everybody on this is if I go to intentional wealth, I click on that homepage, and then I click on the bottom here into the SERP or search engine results page snippet. I can then see what data and signals that you are sending to Google. That is huge, huge. So I can see, hey, this is actually filled out. Awesome. It's filled out. I think we're at 50-50 whether these are filled out or not. Good job. Intentional wealth strategies, financial advisor management. I would love to see Colorado Springs, Colorado. I know it's a long name. But you have to have your location in there if you want to tell Google where you are. Now, schema can help you with that to a great extent and should be one of the greater relying structure pieces. But even in the description, it'd be nice to say that you're in Colorado. Because when you don't, you are now trying to just go for this place. Like you are trying to go for intentional wealth strategies. So if there's a lot of Google searches around intentional wealth strategies, awesome. You're gonna maybe show up. It's tough. It's tough. Okay. So contact page has nothing. Resource center. Oh God. No. We were doing so good. We were doing so good. Oh, okay. Our services. Okay. But you have a duplicate title. So that's not good. Okay, is this the same as the homepage? No, it's different. It's different. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Services team. Yeah, it's not because your H tags, your site title, and your description are dysfunctional. None of them match on the individual pages. Google doesn't care about you. I'll just tell you right now, they don't care. And then because you're not actually going after target keywords, you're not going to get ranked. You're actually probably really struggling in light of your competitors. Given that, I'm actually going to start our paid tool. We use Claude along with SEMrush. I'm going to start this early because I think this might take a little bit longer for it to crunch because of the positioning that we're at right now. So I'll come back to that and I'll explain that one in a second. Or it's not going to work. Should I minimize this? Huh. My screaming frog didn't come back. Cool. Well, we'll just wait for this to go. Okay, so this is a paid tool. We pay for Claude, of course. We have a team license that's really good. And then we pay for SEMrush, which does a lot of search engine optimization, data analysis, recommendations, etc. So we use Claude to go and find a gap in the marketplace. So where you are losing out to your competitors, but then also where your competitors are not, and where we can exploit that gap. So I'll let that go ahead and run as I take a sip of my Arizona energy. There's probably more fructose corn syrup than energy in it, but that's okay. I don't do well with stevia, so but that being said, this is a paid tool. We have free tools. If you want to learn more about how to rank better, do better local SEO, and have a marketing flywheel, please go check us out on school.com. We run the Financial Advisor Marketing Guild inside of school, where we have tons of resources, tons of tools, even some AI tools that are readily available for people to use to essentially do what I'm showing you, but then also create a year-round, compliance-friendly content flywheel so that you never have to guess, oh gosh, what should we do for the newsletter this month? And I promise you, it is better than the FMG materials that are being hand fed to you every single week and month. So if you're ready to take marketing up to the next level and you have an in-house team that can do it all yourself, awesome. Please come check it out. It is a great resource from anyone between 0 AUM to 100 million AUM. We have seen anyone who uses it gain leads and clients. It absolutely works. Like I said, we've been doing this for over 10 years, being in the industry, and we love what we do. We love working with financial advisors, and we even love working with compliance because we've found ways that resonate, generate content that resonates with your potential leads, and that compliance doesn't throw a wrench and a sink at. So go check it out, school.com and the Financial Advisor Marketing Guild. And if you do have more direct questions, absolutely reach out to me. DM me on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and school and even YouTube. You can reach out to us. Please do. Or email me direct, adam@pullmanmarketing.com, or schedule. You can even schedule directly with me at schedule.pullmanmarketing.com. Once again, that's schedule.pullmanmarketing.com. You can schedule a one-on-one time with me, and we can walk through your website, some potential strategies that could work, and I am happy to do that just for free. I love talking with people and learning about their advisory firms. And if there's something that you do actually want help with, we're there for that too. I'm a very low pressure, low sales type person. If you want the service, you want the service. If you don't, you don't. Right? Like, that's why we've made free resources and then paid resources. And then you can do a marketing engagement if you want. Right? Like, I'm not here to try and trick anybody or sell snake oil into this. Right? Like, there's enough SEO snake oil salesmen that I don't like it. I don't like it. And that's why I love showing stuff like Screaming Frog, because you can go download it, you can go see it, and you can evaluate whether you're doing it well or not. You can go and pay for SEMrush subscription, and you can go pay for your own Claude, and you can create. It might take you a little while to have it generate a similar report. You can all do that yourself. Anyone can. Go for it. You should. I want your firms to grow. I think one of the greatest struggles in our society is this lack of financial education and financial literacy. That if we have more people working in this industry, then we would be able to do things well in our communities and in our society. So I'm all about increasing lead flow and helping pass out that information. right? Because like to a certain extent, you're going to have financial advisors who are putting content out on YouTube, and not every person that watches that YouTube video is going to be a 5 million AUM client, and that's okay. Your 18-year-old who's just getting started and may come to you in a few years is one, going to remember that video, and two, they just gained wisdom. Wisdom that they never would have had access to before. How cool is that? It is awesome. I love it. And we work with a lot of financial advisors who do put content out on YouTube. We actually really believe in a YouTube first strategy, and being able to create that video content or video podcast and being able to generate out the content. Oh my gosh, it's one of our favorite things to do because we do get clients off of it, but then we're pushing out that education. One of the things that we really like doing with folks is going in and building, literally building your studio setup. That is one of the service offerings that we have here at Pullman Marketing, where we'll come on site, we'll build it out, and we make it so easy that you just hit a record button, drag and drop the video files to us, and then we do everything else. Everything else, your entire content flywheel related to video, done. So if you're interested in any of those, reach out to us, message me on LinkedIn or email me direct, or you can call us. You can actually pick up the phone and call us. I mean, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, standard business hours. We actually pick up the phone. Not many agencies do that. Even Snappy Kraken and FMG, I don't know that you can just pick up the phone and call someone. Honestly, you'll hit our receptionist, you can ask for me, and then you can talk with me. Very accessible, the way it should be. So, all right, Claude finished out that report. I'm just gonna move this on over. All right, I am super excited. Okay, so intentional wealth strategies, keyword gap analysis. All right, the service area. Okay, great. Great. So it looked like it did a US database and pulled some local competitors for you. So for these keywords, SEMrush is saying that MiFi Group, Summit Wealth Group, and Dodds Wealth are your primary competitors that are going to be well within your range. Now, I'm not seeing Summit Wealth and Dodds Wealth really rank for things, right? Like I don't see them in this columns and rows actually doing good on anything. So, that's kind of an issue, right? MiFi Group is killing it. They're doing great. That's really probably more your straight competitor. Financial Advisor Colorado Springs. This is your monthly search volume. This feels a little low for your region, but I think you may have, yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, so check this out down here. In your region, you're having more people search specific industries and specific niches. And that's going to drain out the generic keyword terms of Financial Advisor Colorado Springs. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. What is a wild indicator to me, and where you're going to be missing the mark, is using the term wealth management, right? Like we saw you were using wealth management a lot in your title tag for the website for each page. That is less than half of all the other searches related to financial planner and financial advisor when you are a CFP. Right? Adobe did a big study years ago on, what is the biggest indicator of someone's likelihood to a conversion, and it was consistency of the search to the search engine results page to what was on the web page and the button when it says I want to buy X object. If there was consistency across all of those elements, they were more likely to have a conversion than any other mechanism. Color of the button, the hook, everything. That was the number one lever towards cranking on conversion. So the fact that you're not leading with some of those terms it's really hurting you. Now we talk about financial advisors for Medicare medical professionals. No one's in that space. Financial advisor for business owners. No one's in that space. Financial advisor for doctors. You have an opportunity here. You could be number one for these searches. You just literally need to have a page that says financial advisor services for medical professionals. And you will gain clients this year. If you take away one thing from today's session, you need to go make that page. And you will get clients. Please go do it. Okay. If there's one thing we learned today. All right, so mid-tier gaps. So these are mid-tiers. These are interesting. Financial advisor for retirement. Yeah, that's going to be high volume. How to choose a financial advisor. Yeah, I like that. You should be ranking for that. Multi-generational wealth planning. That is technically one of your services and one of your key items. You need to have a webpage to rank for it. Go make the webpage for that. Now, when you do, you need to have at least 800 words on that webpage. It needs to be well designed, have some pictures, and move forward. Right? Like, I know 90 searches a month does not look like a lot. But shoot, if you get one or two of those for building one web page, it's paid for itself. Like, that ROI on that is stupid crazy. So we should be moving that direction. Fiduciary financial. Okay, I asked this question. I didn't see the word fiduciary on your website. So if you are, great, you should put it on the website. If you're not, okay, well, cool. Maybe you should become one. For what it's worth. All right, local financial advisor, retirement wealth advisor near me. Some of this is probably related to your Google Maps. Sorry, Google Business Profile opportunity. You need to probably amp up your Google Business Profile. It's showing that you are missing some areas. So I would say go in, look at that. But once again, build out these pages. Oh my gosh. Fix the meta, fix the other things. Because what happens in this is if you just fix this top portion, you're going to see a 10 to 25% increase in website traffic just by fixing these. If you do these bottom ones, you'll probably get a 5 to 10% increase in website traffic and get these types of leads who are in your target area, right? Like these are your soon to be, if not already millionaires, your builders. You should be honing in on those. So, that was a lot. That was a lot. So if you made it all the way to the end with me, thank you so much for your time. Your time on a Friday afternoon is super valuable, and I really appreciate that you took the time to hang out with me, go through these checklists, see what's available, see how you can improve your financial advisory firm practice, and I invite you and would love to see you next week. Now, if you would like to have your website featured, go ahead and comment down below, or go ahead and direct message me the website, and we'll take a look at it in one of these upcoming weeks. If you haven't already subscribed or followed, I would be honored and privileged if you would take a moment to just hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit the bell. If you're on other platforms, please follow us. We would, once again, feel absolutely privileged to have your time, to have a little bit of your attention, and so that we can hopefully provide something that is entertaining and educational. With that being said, I'm going to try and remember what my videographer told me to click on. I think it's this thing. Okay, so in like a moment, it's supposed to like fade out. But once again, thank you. Thank you so much for your time. This was phenomenal. Not fading.